will survive because there is no other option.
All right, thanks for sitting down to talk with me about Vampire Academy today, everybody.
No problem. Thanks for having us. Yeah.
Are you all vampire media fans? Are you into the supernatural stuff? Did you know about Vampire Academy before the show?
Let him go first.
I see you. Everybody looked at you.
I could feel it. I was like, are they going to let me say it? Yeah, I am a big supernatural fan. I am. That escapism, something I've always just loved. And when you're a kid and you're watching, like, oh, I want to be that. I want to pretend to be that as an actor, which I'm lucky to do now. But it's just always something that's enticed me. Some of my favorite movies are from the supernatural era. I remember I've still got my email to my agent when the casting came through, being like, I really want to beep 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 do this. This is so beep 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 cool. I have actually seen the movie as well when I was younger. I checked it out online just to get some research. I was like, oh wow, that's an unlocked memory. So yeah, really excited to be telling the story. Happy to be in a super. I've ticked that off. I'm here. I'm cemented in it.
Yeah, I think I always enjoyed the escapism, like Kieron was saying. I think that to create another world is something really special, and I'm just fortunate that we got the chance to do that here.
Yeah, so I feel the same, honestly. Like I didn't watch like a lot of vampire stuff growing up, but supernatural stuff was always something I was into, and I loved like the Castlevania series too. So I guess that's my vampire cut in right there. Yeah.
That's a good choice.
Amazing. Thank you.
I think regardless of whether you consider yourself a strictly vampire fan, what's great about this series is that it's really based on both the supernatural and all of the relationships. Like, it's really important, the friendships, the romances, the rivalries. That's the drama that really keeps us all going. So do you guys have a favorite relationship in the show? Could be with your character or just as a fan of the series.
No. I don't think I can answer that. I think there's some. All I can say is that people will be torn by the relationships. I think, and that is, I think, hopefully that makes for great TV.
Yeah.
Who do they pick? I think there's some relationships that we may not be. Love can come out of nowhere, is what I'm going to say.
Yeah,
I'm going to leave it at that. And
I'll leave it at that.
I don't know. I think the thing about the relationships on the show are all of them are so fascinating and so intriguing that, like my relationship with him, it's not a very conventional vampire love triangle. It's complex. We both respect each other. We both have the person that we are interested in, Rose, to be happy, and we share that at the expense of ourselves. So I think that's fascinating, and then my relationship with Christian is fascinating, and then me and Rose, very fascinating. I think there are a lot of different relationships.
That's my favorite. Dimitri would disagree with me, but I think my favorite right now is probably Mason and Rose. Yeah, I think there's something beautiful happening there, and I'm gonna come and mess it all up.
That's fair. All right. Why should everybody watch Vampire Academy?
Because it's amazing.
Yes.
Because we had so much fun doing it.
Because these beautiful looking men are in the show as well. So if you want to see more of their faces, that's a good place to go.
He's being very humble there, isn't he?
I'm being totally honest. If you want to see some great, studded, hunky guys, we have two of the best.
The acting's pretty good as well. I think this story is just brave, challenging. There's a fantasy veil here that we get to reflect a mirror, as you've said before, into society. And I think there's bits for everyone in this story, regardless if you're a vampire fan, regardless if you're into the fantasy world. There's things that I think people will be challenged by and latch onto, and will start this show and will not be expecting. I think that's the thing that makes it most enticing for me. When we're reading the script, I was like, oh no, it's great.
Yeah, I think also the fighting, I think that's something really unique and special, and I think that it's beautiful and fierce and brave and powerful, and I think that that's something that a lot of audiences would like, especially with Marvel movies and DC movies popping off like they are now. I think that that's something that audiences gravitate towards. So I think that our show, the guys we were working with were just out of this world. So
Everything is new.
yeah.
There is nothing you'll have seen. That sounds really intriguing, doesn't it? But I know that this, like,
But
from the
it's true.
fight style to the location, this is all new. This is all created for this world,
Yeah.
and I think that's quite prideful.
I mean,
Yeah, I
it's
think
got it's got something for everybody, but I think when you watch it, you'll realize that it's also more than that. So it'll surprise you in many different ways, and I think if you like being surprised and like being entertained, it's a good show for you.
Absolutely. Well, I think that's a great place to leave it. Thank you guys for talking with me.
I promise you're going to watch it now, all of it.
Absolutely.
Pitch it to you.
There you go.